once you have your hands done, I'm going to turn mine, there we go, that fits a little bit better in there. Once you have your contour line drawings done of your hand on your piece of paper, you are now going to break up the space using vertical and horizontal lines. Vertical lines are lines that go from top to bottom. Horizontal lines are going to go from side to side. Now, if you have a ruler at home, feel free to use a ruler. I do not have a ruler, so I am just doing my best to create some straight lines. Your lines can be thick or thin. They do not have to cross the paper as long as they are always intersecting with another line to create that rectangle or square shape. And you can see how it starts to feel like Piet Mondrian. I have chosen my primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and I'm going to start to choose different places in which to add color. I do not want to color every space, but I do want to highlight the fact that these are primary colors, and I want them to feel like Piet Mondrian. We need to create movement. We create movement by putting the same color in different places all over the paper. This movement, or the strategic placing of these colors, is going to create movement. So I'm going to grab my red over here, and I am going to start filling in some bigger spaces with the red. Colors like red can create a lot of movement. So if I am putting red on this side of my drawing, I should probably put it somewhere over here and maybe somewhere down here or over here, just to maintain balance. Another thing that you can do is you can take your black media, in this case I have Sharpies, but if you're using black crayon or black color pencil, that's fine as well. And you can add vertical or horizontal lines within the shapes to create a neutral but still a feeling of a different value. So what I'm going to do is, down here in this shape, I'm going to take my thinner Sharpie pen, and I am just going to go in and add a series of thinner horizontal lines. And I can do this in different areas. I can even come up here and fill in the same rules with movement apply. reminder that the only colors that you should be using are red, yellow, and blue. The primary colors. Do not use any other colors. Black and white are fine. Black and white are neutral. The only colors you should be using are red, yellow, and blue. And I want to remind you that as you are using these colors, make sure that you are creating movement and contrast. And I'm going to put it back into warp speed and finish up this piece. One thing that I did forget to mention was that when you add your vertical and your horizontal lines, you are creating new shapes. So your hands drawings created shapes. When you added your vertical and horizontal lines, you created new shapes. You'll notice that I am not coloring this entire hand in blue, this entire hand in red. I am taking these new shapes and coloring in the pieces of these new shapes. I am not coloring in the entire original shape, or I'm not coloring in this entire rectangle the same color. So as you are adding color, I want you to really remember that you are creating new shapes, and it's those new shapes that you are going to be coloring in.